Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Loop Community Podcast. My name is Matt McCoy. I'm the founder of Loop Community. We are passionate about providing worship leaders with quality and affordable resources to help your band sound great, but most of all, to help you sound like you and who God created you to sound like. I'm here with my co-host, Derek. How's it going, Derek?
It's going great.
Derek, what did you want to be when you grew up?
When I was little, about 8th grade, I actually very much wanted to be the president. I thought...
The president of the United States?
Yes, of the United States. Whole thing, whole country.
Okay.
Gerald R. Ford is from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and that's where I was from. And I had the idea that, you know what, maybe I could follow a similar route, go to the University of Michigan, just like he did, which is actually where I ended up going, but for other reasons besides that. But in 8th grade, I kind of set out a plan. I became the president of my National Junior Honor Society.
Okay.
And was like, all right, this is the first step to being the president. And yeah, that's what I wanted to be.
Huge aspirations there.
Yeah, pretty big.
Illinois, I think, is what? Known for Abraham Lincoln?
Abraham Lincoln, Barack
And
Obama.
Barack Obama.
Yep.
And who else? Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, not on a presidential scale, but maybe someday.
Michael Jordan, that guy from Space Jam.
Oh, man. Or, his 6 championships, but yeah.
Right. Oh, man.
But yeah, the expectations changed a little bit.
Yeah, what happened? How come you didn't become the president?
Well, I got into high school and actually thought about it. I was like, that job seems terrible. Your family never has any privacy, and gave up on it after about a year. But I told everybody, I was like, I'm going to be the president. That's my goal.
I would have voted for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You never know. 2024, we'll see. No.
Right.
Yeah, your expectations change. God puts different things in your life. You realize that some things are a little too lofty.
Yep.
I didn't want to go to law school. I didn't want to be in politics. I just thought it would be cool to be the president. So grew up a little bit. Still went to Michigan, which was cool. And I think some of that came from Gerald R. Ford and that inspiration. But did some different things with my life. What did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to work for the FBI.
Nice.
I wanted to be an FBI agent.
Nice.
And I actually wanted to do that until I was 16 or 17.
I could have made you my FBI director.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
In tandem,
in the world, this would have been perfect. But yeah, so I was always leading worship.
Yeah.
And when the FBI thing kind of didn't work out, I thought, well, I'll be a worship leader, and that's what I want to do, just lead worship. Mm-hmm. And I did that for a long time. I was on staff at a church for 15 years. Mm-hmm. Had a full career in it, I feel like. Full-time worship leader.
Right.
And then, things do change. And I ended up, Loop Community kind of started growing, and I kind of stepped more away from worship leading and more of building Loop Community.
Yeah.
And I remember that being kind of a hard thing, though, because I was like, no, I always just wanted to lead worship. I don't want to be running a business. Mm-hmm. Because Loop Community just started out of a passion to help worship leaders. Actually, it was just out of a need. As a worship leader, I knew I needed tracks.
Right.
But I think the whole idea, though, of God kind of opens up different doors, closes different doors.
Yep.
And how you kind of deal with that can go different ways for different people.
Yeah, for sure.
And that can be a challenging thing to navigate.
Yeah.
So I think this is what's interesting about this interview with Jacob Suter,
mm-hmm.
is that, he kind of talks about how, what he wanted to do changed over time, how God kind of, opened up different doors for him, and how he just trusted God and walked through those doors. And so, Derek, if you end up being president, you got my vote.
All right.
Just let me have a tour of the White House.
Sounds good.
Can we move the Loop Community office into the White House?
Yes.
Into some part of the West Wing?
Yep.
That'd be pretty cool.
Perfect.
Anyways, here's my interview with Jacob Suter.